Metro Council passed a resolution last night recognizing gun violence as a public health crisis in Nashville and all across the country. But just because a resolution was passed, what does that actually mean and how does it affect you? News 4's Marissa Sulek breaks it down.
Totally did not expect something like this to happen.
Rafia Muhammad McCormick talks to us from the same Murfreesboro backyard she lost her son last summer. 29-year-old Rodney Armstrong had a group of friends over for a pool party when it took a turn.
And him and one of his guests got into an argument, and it ended in gun violence.
The whole point here is, how do we reduce gun violence?
Metro Council member Freddie O'Connell is a sponsor on a resolution passed Tuesday. This resolution recognizes gun violence as a public health crisis and comes after Nashville saw 109 homicides last year, the third highest in the city's history.
One thing that is already happening, and I'm glad you are interested in this, is we're seeing some conversation about it.
Proponents of this resolution call this a public health crisis because shootings often happen in public. But sometimes those targets of those who pull the trigger are not always the only victims.
I talk to physicians at Vanderbilt on a regular basis about the impact of gun violence. And this is anybody from trauma surgeons to pediatric neurologists who are helping kids recover from brain damage after they have been shot in the head.
38,000 people die from gun violence each year in the United States, but another 85,000 are injured. Rafia says this resolution is a step in the right direction, another step toward justice for Rodney Armstrong. Marissa Sulek, News 4 Nashville.